right, so it is that time again. It is time for my monthly festival advice video. If you are new to Monster Super League and new to the channel, I like to give this advice out because this is how I have. This is literally what I've done in the past to get over 200 plus Astromon and be #1 on the leaderboard for these capture festivals. Every month we get a unique Astromon that you cannot go out and summon in Monster Super League, so it really is something that you should go out and do, if not just to get the gems of it out of it. And like I said in the daily video, you also are going to have an event kind of going on where as you go out and farm, you do get rewards. So this time around we have Baby Shark. Baby Shark is not necessarily a great Astromon. He's not a bad recovery Astromon if you have nothing else. However, he's kind of mediocre. So unfortunately this time around, this is another, I would suggest you guys go out there and capture what you need to get him to Evolution 3, specifically get the gems out of the Astro Guide, and then forego capturing any more of him and save your chips, your special capture chips for next month's capture festival. Now, one thing I wanted to cover really quickly was 2 weeks ago when I covered or 3 weeks ago maybe now, when I covered the Dragon's Dungeon. I had made mention to my newer players just getting into the mid game and maybe getting into Dragon's Dungeon and just starting to get your SP Siphon gems. Okay, I made a comment about specifically not throwing those gems that are not useful for you away, because your first SP Siphon set is actually important for right here and right now, and that is these capture festivals. And I'm going to show that off here because every one of you who's brand new to the game has got a Dark Mona right here. I just resummoned this one, so this is my second one because you guys know I have my first one that is super evolved, which is actually right here. But this is important to show you the proof of concept with using your Dark Mona for capture festivals specifically, okay? On her, I actually still have some crappy Gems of Siphon that I got when I was first going through the Dragon's Dungeon. And as you can see, these don't help her at all. Like, she doesn't need 31% HP. She doesn't need flat defense. She's an attacker, and these don't play into her abilities at all. This flat attack one is even garbage, even with the substat of the plus 5%. However, we're not using these gems for these abilities. This is what I mean by this is where these gems actually help us out. Don't use these gems when you go into Extreme, right? If you're farming Extreme or you're in Golems, don't put these gems on this Astromon. Please don't. This is actually only this is the reason why I said to keep them, is only for right now. And that's because all we want is to have the SP drain on top of having this morale boost that she has. She's going to clear this stuff so quickly that you guys are going to be capturing Astromon just almost as fast as I do it, right? This is the important part about this, and that's why I'm gonna show you here. I'm gonna just put in these my Victorias on here. As for advice, if you guys are curious on how I set up my auto battling too while I go out, even for capture festivals, I usually do it like this. I'll do a quick rundown here. Don't need the game telling me a Guardian Dungeon was discovered, so check this box. Sell all these gems, just get the money for the gems here. You'd much rather take the money than getting these gems. If you're able to go into Golems, if you are able to farm Golems, you don't need these gems, so sell them. Always do 2-star variants. You get nothing for capturing a 2-star variant, except I think maybe like 10,000 gold. It's not worth it. Just check this off. Do not check 3 stars or 4 stars. The reason is if you find a 3-star variant, you will get gems for it. So even though you see I have rare checked up here, this is only for rares. This is not rare variants, okay? So you do not check this box. Always keep this box unchecked. You will get gems for capturing one of these. The same thing goes for S-Rare legendaries here. You get gems for catching these, so don't check these boxes. This is free gems. So keep these boxes unchecked, and this is how I would go about farming, setting up your farming. And here we go, right? And again, this is just to show you proof of concept of how your Dark Mona is going to be what helps you clear for your capture festivals. And you can see she one-shotted something, thus getting her bar filled up all the way. Now she's going to clear wave after wave, and we don't have to worry about you can literally set this to the auto battling and only have to pay attention when you need to capture something. There is something new as well, though. I will, just as a reminder, I'm going to pause here. If you pause the game, go down to settings. I would highly recommend turning switch to auto battle in 60 seconds off, okay? If the game comes up and says, and shows you an Astromon that you can catch, right? Let's say it's an exotic, and for someone like me who, if I'm competing for the first on the leaderboard, I don't want to lose anything, right? So just switch this off so you don't miss out on capturing something that you want. This is a great feature for some things, not during a capture festival in which you are trying to capture, because let's say you do walk away from the game. Yes, does it suck having the game sit there and just be idling and eating your battery? Of course it does, but I don't want to miss out on something. So just switch this off. And only use this outside of capture festivals, and maybe once you're done capturing all your baby sharks, maybe then turn it back on. But this is up to your discretion. But if you don't want to miss out on capturing anything, I wouldn't turn this on. And I have it off for everything that I do anyway. But getting back to it, you can see again SP bar filling up on your Dark Mona, and she's just going to clear wave after wave quickly and efficiently. And that's all that really... And that 39 seconds clear time is nothing to scoff at. So we'll stop the auto battle here, and we'll get to the last couple things. And this is literally where I go to farm when I'm being when I want to be number one on the leaderboard. Okay, is I literally farm the Pagos Coast on normal mode on the EXP bonus stage. Just farm this one, and you will see as many exotics as other people have been. Okay, especially if you are at that point that you can get those dragon gems on your Astromon. I just showed you crap gems on Dark Mona, and you will clear just fine even on here. So Pagos Coast EXP stage, and again on normal, or the Mirage Ruins on the EXP bonus stage. Okay, those are the two stages I farm. Those are the two stages I highly suggest you guys farm as well. Now, for the last question, that's always something that people ask, is do I have a higher % chance on, let's say, hard, or do I have an even higher % chance on extreme to see an exotic, a legendary, an S-rare, or an air? And the answer is no. You do not. So do not play the game on extreme, hard, or extreme or hard. Only play it on normal. It's the cheapest, and you have the same % chances of seeing the exotic Astromon or the legendary or the S-rare. So just stay it on normal. This will keep your costs down on energy, and you will have a good time, and you will go out there and be capturing your Astromon. The other thing to just say here at the tail end of this video is, remember, Monster Super League rewards the time you spend. If you are only got a time to farm for an hour, that is an hour at least, right? However, the longer that you can farm, the more you will see, and I can guarantee that. Okay, again, someone who can sit here and farm for 12 hours a day in these festivals, I can tell you, the longer that you can farm, the better. That's just how the game really is programmed. So if you can only farm for a couple hours a day, that's still better than nothing, but at least I've given you the keys to the kingdom to say, hey, go farm these early stages here and here, and you will see more Astromon. The last thing I will address is, well, Leon, why wouldn't I just go over to the normal mode on the Phantom Forest? And the answer is simple. You see more Astromon per wave on the guaranteed in that stage on the Mirage Ruins and the Pagos Coast than you will see here on the Phantom Forest. I always use this analogy. If you and I were to race and I was using the same Astromon as you, and I was running the two stages that I have suggested, I will see more Astromon, I will see more exotics, I will see more legendaries, and I will see more S-rares or rares than you will if you were to come here and just farm any stage on the Phantom Forest. And that's again because I see more Astromon per round than you do. So this doesn't mean, again, and you can farm anywhere. This is just my suggestion if you want to do this quickly. But you can go farm wherever your heart desires. I'm not saying that you can't. However, these are the 2 stages I run, and I do them quickly, efficiently. And again, this is what has gotten me #1 on the leaderboard. So again, that was a little bit more of a deep dive and talking about, again, addressing those SP drain gems that your first set that you get. They are worthwhile to hang on, if not just for capture festivals. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next daily video.